Hello and welcome to one of the best small little hot hatches in Gran Turismo 7. This is the Autobianchi, however you want to pronounce it, but today we are just going to refer to it as the A112 Abarth. Yes, I said Abarth because this is the sports model of the A112. And if you didn't know already, Abarth is the performance house within Fiat. So Autobianchi is a manufacturer that was created by Bianchi, Pirelli and Fiat in 1955. Now they only made a handful of models in that time period that it was in business, and Fiat basically used Autobianchi as a way to test features and just concepts that were going to be later put into mainstream Fiat vehicles, such as fiberglass bodies and front wheel drive. So they were priced slightly higher than Fiat's, and honestly the A112 was an absolute rocket ship. So this car first was created in 1969 and entered production in 1986. Over 1 million of these little vehicles were made, ranging from engines having 900cc to the most powerful and the biggest engine being 1050 cc's. Now with the one that we have in Gran Turismo 7, we have the 1.1 liter engine in it, and that vehicle produces a staggering 71 brake horsepower. Yes, the badge on it says 70 brake horsepower, but in game it is registered to have 71. And this vehicle had a 5-speed transmission, but the main thing was this vehicle was incredibly light. The vehicle only weighs 710 kgs, so it does not need a lot of power. But when I tell you, it's a bit on the slow side. So when you do drive this vehicle, do not expect absolutely lightning response from it, because that's not what you're gonna get. So now when you take it around the track, 90% of the time you're going to be full throttle and you're not going to need to actually use your brake pedal. That's because you're not really going to be going fast enough to need that brake pedal, because like around Kyoto Driving Park, modern cars, you see them traveling almost at 250 kilometers per hour coming up to the first corner, and in the little A112 we see it barely even reached 140. So it is not the fastest thing out there. So it really reminds me a lot of the Mini Cooper, and that was a real competitor for this vehicle because it came out around the same time frame, was around the same price, same size, everything. And honestly, I might say that this is honestly just it lives in the shadow of the Mini. Everyone knows the Mini. And before I made this video, I had absolutely no idea about this little A112 Abarth. And that's the crazy thing, and what I love about Gran Turismo 7. They add small vehicles like this that you would never learn about or experience anywhere else but in this game. So the A112, it has actually been known or titled like one of the founding fathers of the hot hatch. Just a perfect boy races vehicle, taking a perfect small compact family vehicle and adding performance to it, making it really attract a different kind of buyer. So now look, I'm not even gonna waste your time. The car is extremely slow when stock. Don't even bother your time using it, because honestly no, it's not worth it. Now what you actually want to do is head on over to a tuning shop, and this is where we're gonna make a massive difference. So as I said, the vehicle comes standard with 71 brake horsepower, 710 kgs. Now this vehicle actually has ultimate parts. So after spending a couple 100,000, well, you are gonna see that the vehicle will now produce 236 brake horsepower and coming at a weight of 624 kgs. So we shave just under 100 kgs from the vehicle, but we more than triple the brake horsepower. Now if we head on over to GT Auto, you can add a wide body, you can add special aero parts to just help the vehicle corner, which is really nice. So once we do that and we head out back onto circuit, Well, we notice a massive difference. We see that the acceleration of the bot has increased tenfold. It's such a dramatic change that it's honestly a night and day difference. Now when coming to this end of the straightaway, we see that you are traveling over 200 kilometers per hour. Now that is a massive improvement over the standard speed of the vehicle. As I said, it never even reached 140 before you needed to turn. So traveling over 60 kilometers per hour more is very impressive. Then when it comes to cornering, you can take corners absolutely flat out. If you max out the downforce on this vehicle, it is such a planted ride. The car isn't just all over the place, it's not trying to kill you, it's just a fast little vehicle, just like how the original Mini Cooper is. And in my opinion, this is actually a lot better than this old classic Mini Cooper S. Now I know a few people may be upset with that statement, but honestly, from driving both of these vehicles, there is a massive difference. Now there's something that the Mini Cooper can do that the little bot can't, and that's actually receive an engine swap with the engine from the 2020 Honda Civic. Yes, this little Mini can receive a K20 swap. Now fully upgraded, that K20 engine produces 508 brake horsepower, and considering the fact that the vehicle only weighs 610 kgs, that is a massive difference. There's so much power, and honestly the little Mini can't handle it. If you drive this vehicle with no traction control on, it smokes every single gear up until 5th. 5th is the only time you really gain traction, and it's just so slow and honestly not worth it, because the bot with its standard engine producing just over 200 brake horsepower was setting lap times around the 1 minute 46 mark. However, with the same driver assist being applied to the Mini Cooper, the Mini Cooper set the same lap times. In fact, the Mini Cooper's fastest lap was a 1 minute 46 and some change, and the fastest lap in the bot was actually 1 minute 45.6. So with the bot being fully upgraded with its standard engine, it was incredibly fast, and actually faster than the K20 swapped Mini Cooper. And that's honestly because if you add way too much power to these little vehicles, they cannot handle it. You're gonna spend so much time wheel spinning and not actually going fast. Even with putting the traction control on in the Mini Cooper, it simply just killed the performance. So if you want to enjoy the engine swap, you really have to just detune the vehicle. But I can see the bot actually getting an engine swap in the future. For some reason, I just have this feeling that the bot is gonna get the engine out of the new Fiat 500 Abarth. That fully upgraded in this would be a lot of fun, but it will kill the overall performance, as you can see with the Mini Cooper. So it would be fun if we receive that swap, but also I wouldn't really be a fan of it. It's really hard to explain. The little Abarth fully upgraded is a fantastic little sports car for all of the events that you can use the Mini Cooper in. Well, by all means, use the bot and see which one you actually prefer. Now personally, I might actually start taking the bot over the Mini Cooper. So I want to hear from you guys. Have you tried out the A112 Abarth, and what do you think of the vehicle? So with all this being said, hope you guys do go on to enjoy this video. Don't forget, leave a like and subscribe for more Gran Turismo 7 content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.